What happens when a giant asteroid hits Earth?
When I think a giant, I'm thinking the one that wiped out the dinosaurs or greater, so far more energy is released than every nuclear weapon ever developed.
It's not like a bullet hitting a wall.
Oh no, you're off by many, many orders of magnitude.
A bullet hitting a wall transfers energy into cracks and dents and heat and then stays there. But
Yes, they slow down inside the target. Asteroids don't slow down. They vaporize on arrival.
an asteroid is going so much faster than a bullet.
Oh yeah. Bullets are measured in meters per second. Asteroids are going to be in kilometers per second.
So when it hits, most of the kilometers-wide hunk of rock or metal immediately turns from a solid into a superheated gas.
Yes, the shockwave will compress the rock so violently it flash vaporizes. Temperature in the tens of thousands of degrees. Think of it as like the worst prompt critical excursion in a reactor ever, but scaled up billions of times.
With temperatures that for a moment can be hotter than the surface of the sun. And
Similar physics as nuclear detonations, but scaled up by several orders of magnitude.
we know that because we can see this glass layer, which could only have been formed by a shockwave from an impact.
It's the same physics as nuclear tests. The Trinity test left fused desert glass called trinitite because of a shockwave plus extreme heat. This will do that on continental scales, depending on how big it is.
So it's not solid hits solid like a bullet. It's solid turns to hot gas and then explodes.
Yeah, instant plasma formation, massive shockwave, eject a plume, and then the atmosphere and the ground get hit with thermal radiation like a nuclear blast, but multiplied by millions.
And the energy of that explosion is insane. A 50-meter asteroid would release the energy equivalent of 7.5 megatons of TNT.
That's a small one. And a lot of people make the comparison to Hiroshima. That's still maybe 6, 7 thermonuclear warheads going off today, on average.
If an asteroid were headed toward Earth, what could we actually do about that?
Well, if we detect it a year in advance, we could deflect it. Kinetic impactors work. Gravity tractor works, but it's slow. A nuclear standoff burst, yeah, one of the few times a nuclear device is actually designed to save the world. But if you find out weeks to months out, can't do as much. Asteroids follow the same rules as radiation safety: distance, shielding, and time. And we haven't figured out how to make planetary shields yet.